Hello everyone, my name is Ansh Kumar and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we'll be discussing about the case study of Basmati patent. So these are the things we'll be discussing about: introduction to Basmati rice, then the background of Basmati patent case, Rice Tech INC patent application, the controversies and opposition, legal action and challenges, international response, resolution and outcome, policy implications, and finally we'll see what the current status of this case actually is. So, firstly, introduction to Basmati rice. We all must have seen this rice bag in at our place. Basmati rice is actually a very famous one. Like when there are guests at our place or when we have to prepare something special on special occasions, we actually use Basmati rice. So it is renowned for its distinctive aroma, long grains, and fluffy texture. It is a prized variety predominantly cultivated in the Indian subcontinent. This aromatic rice holds cultural significance in South Asian countries and plays a crucial role in the economies of countries like India and Pakistan. Most prominent use of basmati rice is, as we all know, it's used in our favorite dishes, biryani and palau. Uh, yeah, I kind of feel like eating it now. But then, yeah, after this video, surely. Background of Basmati patent case. The Basmati patent case emerged against the backdrop of increasing global scrutiny of intellectual property rights in agriculture. Rice Tech Inc., an American biotechnology company, obtained a patent for a strain of basmati rice, leading to concerns about the potential commodification and privatization of a traditional crop. So, what actually happened was Indians cultivated basmati rice. Like, there's this thing, like the normal rice grain is kind of cultivated in laboratory conditions. The normal rice actually lacks a few vitamins and minerals. So scientists, what they actually do is they take this rice grain, like it's biotechnology related mostly. They take the gene out of the rice and then they actually add vitamins and minerals and they cultivate new varieties of rice with it. Basmati rice is one of a kind, like one such kind. It actually has these long grains and then it also has lots of vitamins and minerals. Also, because of the aroma that is received from this rice, people use it, and it's very famous in India, as we all know. But then, an American company, which is Rice Tech, what they actually did was they claimed that they prepared a similar variety of rice and they patented it. They patented it because, like, when you prepare a certain thing, you don't want anyone else to actually make the same thing, like invent the same thing again and then tell that I've prepared it. Example, Thomas Alva Edison, like he claims that he invented the bulb. Many believe that's not true, but then, yeah, he claims that he invented it. So what he actually did was he just patented it. So anyone else, if another person actually creates a bulb, like if he invents a bulb, then he can't actually tell that he was the one who invented the bulb because the patent has already gone to Thomas Alva Edison. So it's something very similar to that. This case prompted a evaluation of the patenting system's compatibility with the protection of traditional agricultural practices and biodiversities. So this is a company which actually claimed that it had made rice, which is Rice Tech Inc. Patent application for a basmati strain centered on claims asserting the unique characteristics of their rice variety. The company argued that their strain exhibited features such as aroma, grain length, and cooking properties that distinguished it from traditional basmati varieties. This raised questions about the criteria used in granting patents for agricultural products. So when Indians actually went to the court telling they stole it from us. They have invented something which we've already invented. But then this company was protecting itself by telling it's just a uh, it's just a coincidence that it has aroma and it's kind of like lengthy and all that. So yeah, they told it was just a coincidence. But then Indians were like, no, it's not coincidence. They stole it from us. So this was all. This was about the case. So the controversies and opposition. The Basmati patent triggered widespread oppositions from various stakeholders. Farmers, agricultural communities, and governments raised concerns about biopiracy, the appropriation of indigenous knowledge, and the potential adverse effects on the livelihoods of those who had cultivated basmati for generations. The controversy brought to light the clash between traditional agricultural practices and modern intellectual property laws. Legal actions and challenges. Challenges were mounted against the Basmati patent, alleging issues such as the lack of novelty in the rice Inc. strain and the existence of prior art, evidence of similar strains of traditional practices. India is actually preparing Basmati rice from a very long period. Like, even during the king's rule and all that, like, people used Basmati rice. It was considered to be a rich man's food back then. Now it's very common, but then yeah, back in the days it used to be considered as a rich man's food in India. So the case underscored the complexities of applying existing intellectual property laws to agricultural biodiversity and called for a nuanced approach to protect traditional knowledge. International response. We can see Mr. Kim Jong Un and Putin here, and they both are actually very good friends, and they're very popular too. No one in the world probably doesn't know them. Like, uh, I messed up. Okay, the international community responded to the Basmati patent case with a mix of criticism and concern. Countries and organizations questioned the implications of such patents on global food security, the rights of farmers, and the preservation of traditional agricultural practices. This case became a focal point for discussions on the need for international frameworks addressing the protection of traditional knowledge. Resolutions and outcome. The resolution of Basmati patent case remains an evolving process, depending on legal decisions, negotiations, or potential amendments to patent claims. The outcome could have far-reaching implications for the protection of traditional crops and the intersection of intellectual property rights with agricultural biodiversity. So we don't really know if the American company Rice Tech actually prepared something new and it was just coincidence that the characteristics matched with the Basmati. But then whatever they made, it was very similar to the Basmati one. And if you're someone, example, you're someone who has invented Basmati rice, and if someone creates the same one and then that person tells ki no, I haven't copied it from you, this was just coincidental, then obviously you'll not take it lightly, right? Like, you've made it by your own hard work, and if someone else is like copying it, like you feel that person has copied it, then you obviously won't keep quiet. And that's what the Indians did. They actually filed a case on the American company Rice Tech, and uh, the case actually went on for many months. But on August 14th, 2001, a few days before the 9/11 blast, the final decision was handed down, changing the title of the invention from Basmati rice and grains to the rice lines BAS 867, RT 117, and RT 121. This is a victory for India, unlike the World Cup. A patent has been granted for only these three lines, which incidentally are derived from Pakistani Basmati varieties. So, yeah, we won the case. We actually won the case, and then the American company which claimed that it had prepared Basmati rice, unluckily for them, they weren't given the patent rights, and they were fined instead for actually stealing the methods of preparing Basmati rice and then calling it theirs. So this was the whole case. It actually went on for many months and many years, and then it actually gathered the interest of many people from different countries. People were actually interested in it because they actually know another belly. So yeah, this was it. Hope you all liked it. I'll be back with a few more videos probably. Yeah, and kindly like the video and share it if possible. I'll be back with another video shortly. Thank you.